G'day guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be going over our round 13 tips, but before we do that, let's quickly go over round 12's tips. Only the 6 games and pretty poor tipping by myself. I just got the 3 correct. So the first game I got wrong. The Cats at Marvel Stadium surprised me a little bit. I thought the Dogs would win since it's at Marvel Stadium. Yeah, credit to Geelong, they won it by 13. I was off by 11 with a margin, but I tipped the Dogs anyway, so it doesn't matter. Saturday's games, and I got the first 2 right. I got the Crows against the Eagles. Not a big margin. I mean, it is a big margin, but it's not what I expected. I expected a bigger margin. Credit to the Eagles, but still comprehensive victory to the Crows there. The Suns getting it done against the Kangaroos. I heard that the Kangas were up at quarter time. Surprising, because yeah, it must have been not a good second term, I'm guessing. Didn't catch this game of footy, but I'm guessing the Suns turned it on in the second, third and fourth quarter, because pretty comprehensive result in the end. Melbourne and Sydney, oh boy, wow way, the D's have lost their last 2 games of footy. They sit 10-2 now, still in the first position, but yeah, they've lost to the Dockers and now the Swans by 12 points at the MCG. Both those games of footy were as well, which is quite unbelievable. What is happening to the D's? They were cruising 10-0, all of a sudden 10-2, and some off-field issues to deal with as well. Stephen May won't be playing against the Pies. I still think they'll win. Not that I'm giving away my tip. You'll get that later in the video, but I'm probably tipping the D's, of course, as you would have imagined. But hey, look, a chance for the Pies. They beat them last year. I don't think they'll win on the Queen's Birthday match, but imagine if they do. Without Stephen May, could be a factor right there. Anyway, Hawthorn against Collingwood, I got that game correct. The Pies, in the end, only by 4 points. They were cruising. Were the Pies at half time. I don't know what the margin was, but it was a comfortable margin. All of a sudden the Hawks came back in that third and fourth term and only fell the 4 points short. The last game of the round was the Dockers and the Lions, and yeah, the Dockers, they've won their last 2 games of footy against Melbourne and Brisbane, who sit 1 and 2 on the ladder. Prior to those games of footy, people were questioning the Dockers. They were coming off the back of losses to Gold Coast and Collingwood, and this is the response for the Dockers. Well done to the Freo Dockers in a pretty easy game this week at home, I believe, against the Hawks, as long as it's not raining. They'll probably still win if it's raining, but you never know. Maybe the Dockers are just not a wet weather footy side, because their losses, like Collingwood and the other game that they lost, the Suns, they were both wet weather games of footy. So maybe the Dockers just can't play wet weather footy. I'm not too sure, but yeah, how good are the Dockers? They're equal with Brisbane on points now, so it's unbelievable. Anyway, that is round 12. Yeah, need to do better tipping here. Round 13, we've got the 6 games again. Likewise for round 14. Anyway, round 13, it all kicks off with the opening game of the round. Of course, it's Thursday night footy. It is back, and I'm a big fan of the Thursday night games of footy. I think they need to be a regular in the AFL calendar. I just think every round should have a Thursday night game. I like a Thursday night game of footy. Yeah, not too bad. Port by 15. I'm backing my side in. We're not favourites, and yeah, fair. Same boat as us, the Tigers, really. They're 10th, we're 12th, but it's at their home ground. But yeah, I'll back us in. Big game, do or die clash, I believe. See how we go. Friday night, Essendon and Carlton will lock in the Blues. Fremantle and Hawthorn at Optus Stadium. Fremantle are going to win that one, and they're going to win it by, not that I have to do a margin, but I'll say they'll win it by 40 plus points. Brisbane and St Kilda. I reckon are they going to win it by 40 plus points, the Dockers? I don't know. Anyway, Brisbane, St Kilda. This is a big game of footy, but at the Gabba, I'm leaning to the Lions. I had North Melbourne and the Giants, and then the last game of the round, Collingwood and the D's. I'll lock in the D's. I reckon they'll win, which will be good for them. It will be good for them because they need a win. Coming off the back of two losses, they desperately need a win to the D's, and that is going to be a belter. Queen's birthday match. Obviously, last year's Queen's birthday match was Nathan Buckley's last game as Collingwood coach, and Collingwood actually won that game of footy. Can they do it again? I don't think so, but there's a possibility. Anyway, there are my tips for round 13. Well done to the margin comp winner. I believe it was Just Cause, and I believe he tipped the team by 13. That team would have been the Cats by 13. So I believe it was Just Cause. Hey guys, this is Cam. I'm editing this video that you're watching right now. Just wanted to say that Just Cause was not the margin comp winner for the last round. He did put in the margin as 13, but he actually chose the Dogs, not the Cats. So the actual margin comp winner for round 12 would have been the playlist guy who tipped the Cats by 8 points. Well done to him, the playlist guy. Probably a shorter video, I'm not sure. We'll have to see in the editing, but I presume that this is a shorter video. But we'll have to see. Maybe it's not. By a few minutes, potentially. Because there's only 6 games, likewise, for round 14, as teams have buys, of course. Anyway, that's it. Like if you want to. Subscribe if you want to. And yeah, I'll see you guys for plenty more videos to come, hopefully, on the channel.